What is good, beautiful souls? What's happening? It's your brother Key, and welcome to the workshop. People don't owe you shit. Nobody owes you nothing. Nobody. Motherfuckers don't owe you a breath of fresh air. They don't owe you a follow, because some of y'all want that, a follow, a like. People don't owe you a pat on the back. Unless somebody owe you money and you made an agreement, you bartered with somebody, you got a contract to where they actually owe you something. Listen, nobody owes you jack. Nobody owes you anything. You owe yourself. And when you choose to, hold on, let me stop moving. When you choose to not hold anybody accountable for your moods, your downfalls, your emotions, your feelings, your vibration, again, unless somebody had a contract with you, or maybe they're, like they owe you some money, something like that. Unless it's something like that, nobody owe you nothing, baby. And here's the thing. Here's a reason why a lot of people won't prosper. Because when they get money, or when they get some type of wealth, they get some type of power or strength, the people that they think owes them might now be under them when it comes to status, wealth, or money, health, maybe style, having more things, whatever. And then now they're trying to one up that person or those people and stunt on them. And then that pride starts to destroy them. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's a huge reason why a lot of people won't ever be able to make it and sustain that greatness. They'll get a taste of it and go crazy. Power can make you feel like you're untouchable, like you want to test God. What I've learned as I've developed a great relationship with myself, and I stopped dating for a while, and instead I just decided to talk to women as if I just friend zoned all the women that I was talking to, dealing with, or hanging out with. I just friend zoned all of them. When I started to truly give myself what I wanted the world to give me, I gave it to myself. It's like, you don't ask anybody for anything. Instead, you say, "Oh, you want to give that to me? Why?" Like, like you cooking for yourself. Let's say you know how to cook for yourself. You cook for yourself every day, or maybe like every 2 or 3 days, whatever. And somebody comes up to you and says, "Hey, I would love to treat you and give you this and that."
And tell me, who cooks for you?
I'm sorry.
Who cooks for you?
Even if you pray for it, even if it's something that you actually do want, right? When you have it for yourself, instead of you just taking it, or maybe being super suspicious about it, now you look for the reasoning behind it. Because you know that in this world, nothing is for free forever, right? The last piece, forever. Like, there are some things in this world that are free, like, but you have to do things to sustain it for a while. And Father Time is undefeated on this planet, in this realm, in certain ways. When somebody offers to give you something, it's like, all right, like, why you want to give me that? Why me? Okay, sure. Or maybe, nah, I'm good, because I don't really like I don't like the conditions that comes with you giving me that. Cause now it's like, okay, well, I'll cook for you, but you gotta cook for me. It's like, well, I don't want to cook for you. You want to cook for me? Yeah, but no, I'm alright. In fact, I'm good. Or matter of fact, all right, let's figure this out. If you cook for me, I can give you something else, but like I don't want to cook for you if it's gonna be forced. Like certain, like you have to have your boundaries and your conditions, because in this world, like when you ask for something, when you pray for something, right? When you affirm something in your life, when you say, "Yo, God, I want this, I need this, I really need this," you look at yourself and, "I need this, I have to have this, I have to have this." It's like, all right, you get it, or you're on your way to getting it, and it's like you now start to change, or you now start to put on the frequency in order to receive that thing, maybe grow that thing, or create the opportunity for that thing to come to you. Like life is a constant changing experience, constantly moving frequency wise. As you elevate, you start to see different things. As you start to go lower, you start to feel different things. As you open up your eyes, you don't speak as much, you start to comprehend life and have more wisdom. It's it's so much things that can humble you. That's why it's like people don't owe you nothing. Literally. And no part of any of the good books does it say that people must give you this life and everything that you want. Most of the things and almost everything that we want comes from the Most High, from God. So if it comes from the Most High, if it comes from God, right? And God is internal and external, but it seek ye first the kingdom of God, which is inside. That means that you're supposed to be provide everything and anything you want for yourself and your own experience. Supposed to subdue the planet, be fruitful, multiply, treat thy neighbor the way you want to treat yourself, right? Don't curse your devil, know it, and have love, appreciation, and understanding, understanding, and overstanding of it so that you can manage it correctly and it does not run your life. Be in a constant state of learning. Make sure that you know what your ego is and you are not a clueless fool that continues to stay power hungry, that mentally has convinced themselves that they are the greatest force in the universe and they are over God and they can be God in a way that is beyond arrogant and instead it is foolish. Because it is not wrong to claim God's greatness. We are made in the image and likeness of the greatest force of nature. We are the children of the Most High, of the greatest force ever. We're the only things in existence that has free will and that can either be to our greatest or our worst. It is up to you how you choose to use your mind, your word, your body, and what you allow people to do for you, to you, with you, through your own experience and through your own mind. So again, people don't owe you anything, but you owe yourself everything. No matter how long you live, no matter where your goalpost is, when you decide to be the best version, the complete experience of life changes. Now a part of life that was hidden in plain sight now becomes your only sight and your vision is what it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? So when people stunt on you, it's another thing too. People have an issue with individuals that stun on them. It's like, bro, like if somebody stunted on you and made you feel crappy, like either have the conversation or don't. Either have the conversation or Sometimes you're not able to. Or just have the conversation with yourself then. Like, you know what? That was uncomfortable, but I choose to evict this person from holding space in my mind and my brain. I recommend, if you so choose to, I recommend that you investigate how you feel in that moment or the emotion or what's keeping you immobilized and stuck in that moment that passed. And if you're in that moment, if it didn't pass, figure out how to resolve within so that you can get out and continue moving and continue progressing because people don't owe you nothing. You owe yourself